Fast forward, you come our channel so aha IGH Politics Avenue. Podcast stories are trending because big headlines. Na jembre ni di bi Akroma wani di mahubrasi mu yanko yensimu. Onye yako yensimu Kevin Taylor etime make relation bi efa corruptions bi ya ekoso ewo COVID-19 ehu. Na me no kase former Vice President Dr. Bawumia edin ABPP ma onua anya asem koto akra na yensemre ka kumye no kwakwo num yenkonsem num yenhwe ne yako anye de ba
me say ahemfo ebubuafo enifrafo embrewa enkwara apemfo policefo sojaфо Ghana will come together and hit the street of Ghana and say what we have seen in this man, we are not going to allow him to step down. It will be decided by you. I don't have the power to decide. You have the power to decide. But in the minimum idea, a juma na ye. Mome yembo juma. Mome yantichire Ghana. Arrival departure. Yaba ne yebe kone brofu no yedru yebe kan wasem. And when the time comes, yeni ankasa Ghana for will decide who will rule Ghana. Inti dedene de hamanfo be ye. But the voice of the people is the voice of God. The voice of the people will be the voice of God. Siatia. All right, moment to us. In the Mahama Kasaye and or can send be breaker or can be before a year adiaba kwa affect Africa a year Africa for Japanese slave trade. Say befa ye nananom edi obokwa abrochiri sibio yedi ebimu fa ya umu or say ayadia sibio ehanpa adia so a sibio edin say yene Africa for yebetumi akase ye refi ade bia yekoda yeso ho daye enya ade bia yebetumi akase ye refi sa akwa okakere abrofo no ewo ho say eba slave trade dia ade bia ye ne yapa ade bia ye Africa for ya sebio se ne tete ye nananom ye fa o mu bi ekoye o mu ayade nti eno so ye nsem okan joma ha mekasa no ka bibi fa se ne COVID-19 ba ya sebio ewiase sikasem amai bebre sikasem ese ya onim se COVID-19 no sebio ye nyina ye nim ye kenkan ye se ebaye no ebeka ewiase afa na nyina na mom omo ana omunim nyansa no tumi kyekyere omukuro omo agimi no na omo fa ho edidi Ghana edidi ewiase sika na Jomahama ekasadum no oka asasem no na abozege Bawumia sebio na adwene enko ekyire sebio on time kai de waye sebio neni wade a sebio na adwene ense Ghana fo agimi nti odimirika bekasa say hey motiye Jomahama ekasa no osi COVID-19 no sebio ese ewiase nyina sikasem momenko tie Bawumia asema okaye na menkyere obebi Bawumia fall short when it comes to reasoning
na niema bo akosoro pa from 2022 COVID impacts no ebaye no Ukraine war and COVID. Emma niema bo ekosoro 2024 election. Munyina mo kai se na ye ka se abdia esi ye no na niema bo ekosoro Ghana hanyina eye COVID na ebaye emma nipa niema bo ekosoro any Russia Ukraine war. Ye ka saade no omampanyi Mahama ne NDC omoka say ye twantro omo say COVID insan nimu at all enya sa no omoka ye omo say economic mismanagement enya sa no omoka ye say COVID enye a factor me say me kan say I think nra ena omampanyi New York ena omo okoka say Africa nyina niema bo ekosoro because of COVID. Semot mwati. O say COVID ninti ena niema bo ekosoro. O say a lot of your effort at reduce poverty over 10 years or 20 years. COVID no edi sa effort ni nyina abaform in just 2 years. Sa no kind. Enti asa onim sa but wanka election no enye sa onim ne kreno ba wanka yen yehu problem no omo ehu problem no enti nyame adom obi abehu bebi and kreno da enti 2028 Yensesan Yadri, Yenfa Emma, Dr. Bawumia, and the MP.
Bawumia have a problem with a year comprehension. Bawumia's problem in life is when he see a lot of people, he's not able to maintain his composure. Bawumia's biggest problem in life is to sit, absorb, process before he speaks. Now, Bawumia Kasano or see President Mahama Kasa New York or see COVID by no. If you are suffering na a can be economy, a can Africa, a can Asia, a can Americas, a can Europe. Na adia Mahmoud Bawumia epese or this year MPP for Mukos could do GS as Adomo Jane say. Onim say MPP for ne Jimmy. Now it's as simple as that. Nobody denied the say COVID by no anka economies. Nobody around the world. John Mahama Njina Baby Anka said COVID-19 did not affect economies around the world. He never said that. John Mahama and NDC for Air Kasana almost say, you people took advantage of the COVID to mismanage your economy. You took advantage of the COVID to steal from Ghanaians. That is why after COVID, countries like Togo, countries like Cote d'Ivoire, countries like Iran, countries Sudan, near expect to say they will be drowning in debt. You know, those countries were doing better than us. It wasn't because they did not also face COVID. It was because they, at the end of the day, did not lie to their people. They did not take advantage of COVID money to steal from the people. It's not John Mahama war position. Na or catch them say, "Adia mo di COVID any Russia-Ukraine war ni and say." You are hiding behind Ukraine and COVID to steal from the people. And when we were in Ghana, when you were in power, we saw it black and white. How the NPP are now leading. Omu use COVID-19 sika mumubi plus you any group no muya COVID-19 sika. At a point, your party faithfuls were bold enough to make statements in public. Say, yes, COVID-19 sikano, ebinyaya as much as 100,000 cedis, $100,000. Inti, John Mahama ni NDC for Ghana for they were saying, say, na COVID bana ewiase sikatem nyina say, na COVID koye, Togo jina ne naso, Cote d'Ivoire jina ne naso, Benin jina ne naso, Sudan jina ne naso, na muda wote Ghana blame COVID. It means to say, one, sika munya from World Bank, IMF, any donors, you people with a big mouth like your anus, you people squandered the money. Na John Mahama ni NDC ni Ghana for kaje say, manoso, manono esochemo to kru. Inti sikebia bebe anamudi. Ne ati krom ha. Bawumia no enam kaje say the processing, the way he process things, and then the money bre e wasasi so. When people speak, he doesn't take his time to analyze, process it, and send a free nanuaba. In today, be an obeka say, you know, who say he is not there yet. Akakakra, akanai pe. Into John Mahama NDC, and the Ghana for you now were complaining, say, hey, dying because before 2022, COVID-19 hit, you know. Mokach say, or Ghana, you know, say, our economy is resilient. Your sika, my buffers near strong. Nothing can shake the foundation of our economy. But COVID hit but right after COVID, the same countries go through that economic turmoil. They were all recovering. Why were we not recovering? Our money was still going up. The dollar was still rising. You were in charge of the economic management team. You were in Ghana. You could not give us any answer. In fact, at a point, you, Bawumia, refused to speak on the economy. You, this toy. You, this comedian. At a point in time, in our history, you, as the head of the economic management team, you refuse to speak on the economy. You refuse to speak on the dollar. You refuse to speak on everything because you thought we were stupid. We will forget, and then later we will go line up and vote for a clown like you. Near Tigana ha, and a COVID-19 time, you, Mahmoud Bawumia, Mwankasamo party for a year bold. Bawumia, you are a catfish. Bawumia is a catfish. Near Tigana had 31st of May 2022. That was the time. Near Yewu, Yebre, most COVID-19 aba, Yesika Sama say, 31st of May 2022. I received 100,000 Ghana cedis from COVID-19 fund. NPP parliamentary candidate claims. Obawe jina eye NPP for him ka say ono nkwampo onya tete Ghana sika no 1 billion COVID-19 sika Obawe. She said it publicly. Okachire obia o Ghana say sika miminya ye no. In fact, there is an audio. Bawumia, we a catfish.
And Alasan, I think last month or so, he made another comment. And as usual, people will say that, oh, madam, you are above it, don't talk. But let me tell you, if somebody closes his eyes to damage you, there is nothing like you are above responding to such a person. That one day, I will not take it. I will also have to come out and explain myself. If that makes me a bad leader, fine. But I will have to explain myself. And I know there are descendant people on this platform who will listen and do their own investigations. The COVID fund came. I was given 50,000. Oh. My quota was 50,000 as a regional second vice. Then, who doubles as a parliamentary candidate for Sanargu? I had another 50,000 cedis, making it 100,000. Then the constituency were given, is it 200,000 or so? I can't remember. So I called for, and MCE was giving 30,000. I can't remember. Then Chama was giving 20,000, and I think the other executives did 10,000, or was it Chama was giving 10,000? But I can't remember. So I called them to a meeting. I called the constituency executive to a meeting. And I told them that, fine, for me, I am going to add all the 100,000 that I am entitled to the constituency. Listen, oh, I am handing over all my 100,000 to the constituency money. I didn't ask any executive to add his money to what I was going to give to the women. I handed over the forms and everybody to the team, and we went round and we did the disbursement. The next step was, I have taken police station executives' money and I want to spend that money. My 100,000, not even one that I filled for somebody in my house. Not even one that I filled for a member of my team. Secretary, Karamba, Polo, Chama, they were in charge. After that, the form and everything was not given to me. They sent it straight to regional secretary, and regional secretary sent it to Accra directly. So my brothers, where did I spend the money? When I even added everything, not even a peso I took from it. What kind of propaganda is this? What kind of propaganda is this? So please, let's learn to tell each other the truth. You may not like me, but when you are talking about the things I have done, talk about the truth. If you respond with lies, I will come back and counter, because I will not keep quiet. It is only a dead body that you can lie on. I will not keep quiet to say that, oh, a leader there, you don't have to talk. A leader there, you don't have to talk. A leader, you don't have to talk, and somebody is always destroying you. I will talk.
So you see, Mahamudu Bawumia, I'm reminding Bawumia of what they used the COVID money for. Sikana mu party for parliamentary candidates. And a muria sikano. Obejina ose Mahama said yen. Mahama and Ghanaians were complaining because the COVID-19 money, you and your parliamentary candidates, you were stealing it. You have no shame. You are a catfish. We are catfish. You don't wait. MPP for. Let me remind you of the things you used the COVID-19 money for. The reason why we were mad at you people. Now, these are some of the things you use the money for. Information Ministry led by Kojo Akroma. Information Ministry paid itself 151,000 cedis as COVID-19 allowance for working during lockdown. Kojo upon Nkrumah 1.5 billion old Ghana for working during COVID-19 lockdown. One call officer, not TFA. Auditor General's report. Kojo upon Nkrumah, you MPP for Bawumia. Kojo upon Nkrumah is an integral member of your campaign. When you become president, you will give Kojo upon Nkrumah a position. That is why they are all following you, because all these people were part of the people who embezzled COVID-19 funds. Who are you to talk about COVID-19, Bawumia? You, Bawumia, who are you to talk about COVID-19? You are a catfish. You have no shame. You are an embarrassment to the Islamic religion. I am showing you what you did with the COVID-19 money. That is why Ghanaians were complaining. That is why John Mahama, when he was former president, was telling you people that you are lying. It is not about you, the economy. It's about misuse of the money. It is about you people stealing the money. Kojo upon Nkrumah we in Ghana, Otiano Huka 1.5 billion Auditor General's report. And on an Ghana, o pia sa Bawumia be the president. Na o Bawumia be the president tibema. Na upon Nkrumah na set na COVID-19 sika, omude omunsa bomu no, they will get another position again. That is all that you people are doing. You are retraining the people who took us for granted. Those people who came to steal from us. That is why majority of them do wechi. Because they know. That is why today, all MPs, you have opened your register to bring former MPs, former chairmen, so that they will help you rig your primaries for you to bring them back. That is all that they are doing. They have tested money. They have tested crime. They have tested corruption. It is sweet. These boys, they have tested crime before. They have tested their corruption. They know, sir, when you are in charge, as dumb as you are, they will be able to test corruption again. That is why they are all following you. These are the things you did with the COVID-19 money. We are reminding you, you have no moral right to speak on COVID-19 under your leadership. Frontier earned over $87 million, while government got under $7 million from COVID-19 testing at Kotoka International Airport. Frontier, Yabusa Osla during vetting say Frontier company na ewo Kotoka na ejeji Ghana fosika no why they are also onim. Yabusa National Security Boss Kandapa also onim. Yabusa Information Minister also onim. Yabusa Bawumia. Nobody told us say Frontier eyeku for the bush and for there. You Bawumia, you knew. Frontier for Edge Ghana for Sika $87 million. You knew all these things. You were part of the committee. You were part of the cabinet that gave Air Frontier the contract. This is COVID-19 money you embezzled. You people received 21.84 billion Ghana cedis COVID-19 funds. Almost 22 billion. You Bawumia, you are an embarrassment. You are a catfish. Also, Mahama said, I COVID by no, if you ask me, mu receive almost 22 billion. What did you do with the money? And they will say, Bawumia say 22 billion. Then I'm there, then 22 billion. After 22 billion, not cedi no dollar no was 1782. After receiving 22 billion COVID-19 funds, Sika and for the Ghana, World Bank, IMF, Ghana for Amuji Sika, foreign donors, more receive 22 billion. Maybe say about 22 billion. What did you do then Obeka? What did you do with the 22 billion? Why one who said the okay Quran? Uzbekistan abejina ka kire say, I and Omanda da president no onim no kura no kura ban. Uti won shine a touch. No kura bang. No kura bang. And now what Ghana na concert. What Ghana na concert in some hunu 22 billion Frontier for 87 million under your watch. You can even tell us who Frontier Nidia. We asked Osla, we asked Kandapa, we asked everybody, the health minister, menu Nino. He could not tell us Frontier Nipa Nidia, Nina Neku for the bush and for there. And the Ujina, what's your boxer shot back and Munacha Ghana for say, I no crab daddy, in Tiantam Ghana Mount. In Tiania Day, Yamamba president. Now you're makeup artist, Mumma Day. Now let me show you this. You see, COVID-19 $81 million worth of vaccines paid for was not delivered. Auditor General's report. Motam Ghana for sika $81 million. Sabudi akotia vaccine. Yefambe wa Ghana for ebesine. The Attorney General is looking into it. Wo Bawumia. You have the moral right to discuss COVID-19. Now on Faria de on. Be we be for. Bawumia we be for. Sanka onye be for. Anka on bia wanu mpo nka COVID-19 ho asem. Say COVID-19 say Ghana $81 million ebesine. Moka asem return vaccines abe woye. Moko fa poison be wo Ghana for. What Ghana afa Mike eyi wanu hu win. Abegina o sen. Yanya den inti yama ombedi president. Yama Kennedy medi president. Inti yama MPP power. Inti diamo ya yanya den yantam to mi ma wana. Na be den. You were charging bogus $150 at the airport per person. Obia Ghana airport at $150.
We ain't some who team course or channel no so. Mamma so jimre ewa da sene so bad in the dobi edonyenia. We never send room near some of my songs so cry.